Who's out with the kids? Who's not out with the kids? I'm in my Halloween getup. This is my normal attire for Monday Night Raw because I'm ready to throw down and have some fun because I am not doing shit for Halloween. This is it, baby. This is all I got planned. There's my boy Chunk. There's my boy Chunk. What's up, Chunk? Let me pull everybody up before we get started so I can see who's already in. What's up, guys? Happy Halloween. My studio is a mess right now because I'm setting up all my new gear. I got all my new shit coming, man, for this studio back here. Way more professional. Way nicer. Like, real freaking microphones. Like, everything is crystal clear. The shots are going to be clear. We got backdrops. Just everything is going to be so much more professional when I do my videos and shit. What's up, everybody? Happy Halloween. I am back, and you know what? We had a decent day today. I'm in the green at the end of the day. Made a little bit of money, but I didn't sell anything. I just held through the whole freaking day. So, but I turned up green, baby. All right, what's up, everybody? Last time we did a Monday Night Raw, I had some dudes tuning in from like the WWE. They thought we were actually talking about wrestling. You guys remember that? Which I do. I love to, and actually I think that turned us on to talking about wrestling. We talked about like the classic 80s, 70s, and 90s from there on out for about an hour. But tonight I have nothing going on. There is no Halloween party for us. We're just chilling tonight. My wife's upstairs putting a Christmas tree up. That's what we're doing. Well, that's what she's doing. And I actually just put a post on YouTube. She's taking down the Halloween decorations and putting a Christmas tree up. Yes, indeed. Ah, the WWE. Classic. WWF was always better than the WWE, though. You see what I'm saying? There was the WWF was just full of the big dog superstars. Now, it's just the drama and the soap opera is just kind of goofy. You know? You guys see what I'm saying? It just got goofy. What's up, Luck? How are you, man? What are we going to talk about tonight on Monday Night Raw? We're going to talk about Joe Biden's gaffes. You know what we need to talk about? I know you guys aren't into making or talking about the stock market because that's all we do all freaking day. But DWAC is going to blow the fuck up really soon. So you guys, if you want to check this out, Google Teddy Zane and Guru Amin. Guru Amin is one of my partners when I prep bodybuilders for out-of-state shows. Me and Guru work together, Guru Amin. Some of you guys might know him. You might know Dave Palumbo. We all work as a group, okay? So Guru Amin is also Roger Stone's personal trainer. One-on-one. He's been training Roger Stone before Roger Stone went to prison. He was training him for like a decade. Roger Stone gets out of prison. He's back to training him. Roger Stone is still talking to Donald Trump, and he told Guru Amin today, which there's videos of Amin and Roger Stone at the airport. He met him at an airport, I believe, up in Michigan. And Roger Stone told him with zero uncertainty, with 100% certainty, Donald Trump is running for president in 2024. So you guys, I'm telling you right freaking now, buy the shit out of DWAC. Nuts if you don't buy the shit out of DWAC. Okay? Wow, what did you say about John? Sorry, John. What's going on? What'd I miss? What did I miss? What did I miss? What did I miss? I'm about to have a drink, y'all. I gotta relax. It's been a long day. It's been a really long day. What did I miss? What are you crying for, Will? Yeah, not only is he running, he's probably going to be president in 2024, okay? Oh, I see. You put your dog. You got to put your dog down. That's horrible, man. Yeah, I hate hearing that. Family members. Cheers. Dogs become family members. And hopefully you were with your pet when you put them down, because they need you there. There's no doubt about it. I am over here drinking some amaretto. I love amaretto. I just love it. It's sweet. It'll get you a little tipsy. It doesn't really make me tired or anything like that. It tastes really good. It's easy to go down. So that's what I drink. I like shit that's sweet. You know? Doge just mooned, bro. But it was all on speculation, wasn't it? Doge started ripping off speculation. Nothing even dropped. Elon Musk didn't have to say shit. All he did was buy Twitter. That's all he's got to do. Could you imagine having that kind of power? I mean, golly. What's going on in Elon Musk's head? Just put yourself in that scenario for a minute. Like, what is going on in that dude's head to have that kind of power? Plus, he just fired the top 3 execs at Twitter, and it looks like he owes them all like $100 million. Can you imagine? You get fired, and your boss owes you $100 million. Like, what kind of bullshit is that? It's crazy. What's up, Chunker? Chunker boy. Chunky boy. I had to add a little more light. It's too dark over here. This is horrible. Sorry, man. Sorry you put your dog down. I have 6. One of them's right there. Hey, Chunk, say hello, buddy. Yeah. Chunk is the only one that likes to hang out with me when I'm doing YouTube. None of the other dogs like to hang out with me. Chunk's the only one. It's like, it's true. They are your best friend. They go with you everywhere you go. It's tough when one of them dies. When one passes away, it's like a family member just died, and now you have to live without seeing that pet every single day. It is sad. It's really sad. Wheat's not over. We thought it was going to have a really nice which it did. I mean, it jacked it shot up 50 cents right out of the gate this morning, which is what wheat shot up. But it was slow. It definitely didn't do what I think it was going to do today, but it damn sure ain't over. Wheat went up 40% last time this happened. So don't look at what's right in front of you. Look at the big picture. If you're just looking at what's in front of you, you lose money in the stock market. You have to always look at the big picture like I'm doing. And I'm looking for, so I already know we've seen 40% run off of WEAT. We've seen it run 40%. Right now, off of what's happening right now, it ran 40%. I'm selling at 20%. That's it. That's all I'm looking for, just to sell at 20%. What up, Roach? How you doing, man? It's a beautiful night, Monday night. It's Halloween. We've had some kids because we live on the golf course, so we've had some kids trickling through. My wife is upstairs taking down the Halloween decorations and putting up Christmas. She's got a Christmas tree going up, and she's putting reindeer up, and she's got this whole scene that she's doing. But it's like you skip over one holiday and right to the next big one. Thanksgiving. I guess Thanksgiving and Halloween, you kind of just put them together, right? And then you bounce right to Christmas. I guess that's how it is around here. So, Will, AKI. Oh, that's my boy. IPOID. That's my boy. Yes, 5 to 10% a day is great. I set it up to where I minimalized it, man. I want 10% a week. And lucky for me, I've been going over my 10% a week. I've just been getting lucky. And here's why. Day like today, I wanted a good trade, but did you see how I had to swing it over to tomorrow? So tomorrow is where I'm going to make my money. I had to buy in this morning to swing tomorrow. So I made nothing today. I took no actual profit this morning. Yes. No, it's not a letdown. Guys, are you hearing what I'm saying with wheat? I want you guys to look at the big picture and follow what happened last time we were in this situation with this ticker, WEAT. It ran 40%, y'all. It ran 40% in 1 week, okay? Today was just the first day, and it shot the 5% that wheat went up. So this is going to happen again. It's going to take a minimum of 7 to 10 days for this to mature, to go back to that 40% up. I'm not sticking around for the full 40%. Like I said, I'm selling at 20. I wanted a little more today, but I'm happy that it held what it held. Like, let me pull it up. I think it held over 9, did it not? We started the day at 8:57, and I know you couldn't trade the 9. Nobody could get in because they wouldn't let you get in, right? To trade between 8:57 and 9. But guess what? Yeah, it's at $9. So guess what? Tomorrow we should we should shoot another 4%. I'm guessing maybe tomorrow we're going to be up 3 to 4%. That's what you do get to trade. That's my point. You get to trade the next day, that 3 to 4%. Or you just stick it the hell out, wait till Friday, like I'm going to do, and sell Friday, unless I see news break. If I see news break, I sell immediately. Okay? That's it. That's how we do. They don't always work out exactly the way we plan. That's why you got to have a plan B. And the problem is I can't figure out. So it's a supply and demand ticker, guys. Okay, so it's based on volume plus supply and demand cost of wheat. It's weird. It's weird how they tally up what that damn stock is worth. Okay, I have all 3 of my day trades available. I've not used a single day trade in the past 2. Last week I didn't use any, and today I didn't use any. So I'm all on swing trades right now, which I love it. I love it. The way we trade the SPY, it's all swing trading, guys. So I have 3 swings going right now. I have DWAC, I have wheat, W-E-A-T, and I have the SPY. I have 3 swings in motion. I could sell all 3 of them tomorrow, not a single day trade. I love this shit. Fucking love it, man. Yeah, GTI totally has potential to smash 100. Absolutely. Guys, you know what you really need to do is you got to wait for this market reversal to happen. Just wait for the midterms. Everybody just wait for the midterms because it's a game changer. Once the Republicans take the House and the Senate, they're going to be repealing all the money spending. They're going to repeal all this bullshit money spending, guys, and that's what's going to help bring the inflation down immediately. We're going to get our stock market back. It's easy. They're going to try to lower taxes. Trump's going to be in charge. You already know it. And that's how we get our stock market back. You know, right now the Fed doesn't give a shit about the stock market. The Fed's like, crash the stock market to fix inflation. It just makes me sick. You know, hurt one sector, well, we can't even fix the other sector, so now we're destroying both sectors. That's what they're doing. It's a joke, right? Well, Joe Biden can't even get a full sentence out. He trips over his words, like those gaffes. How embarrassing for us that that's the guy running our country. This guy running our country, man, he can't complete a full coherent sentence. And he has to read everything. If he tries to ad lib, he completely screws everything up, and then they have to somehow backtrack it all, you know? Oh, it's embarrassing, man. Trump never did shit like that. Obama never did shit like that. I wasn't even that big. I was rooting for Obama right out of the gate, but a year into it, I didn't like him, but I was at least hoping he would do a good job. But at least he never gaffed the way Biden does. The shit that comes out of his mouth, the shit that comes out of her mouth, Vice President Kamala Harris. She says some of the dumbest shit. She acts so fake. I can't stand fake people. She's the fakest vice president we've ever had. What else we got? Do you think Stab is still a play? You know what? I never played it, bro. Aaron, I never played it. And I haven't even seen that ticker come up in the Discord. So maybe you gotta fill me in. If it's a micro flow, is it something we could push around? I don't know. What's up, flexing on that pizza, baby? How you doing? There's Jennifer. What up, Jennifer? Similar play as Pixie. So if it's going around the Discord, I'm sure there's some people in there that know more about it than I do. I haven't played it. I haven't done any DD on that one. But I do love these micro floats because they are easy to push around and move if the money comes out of the dark and into the light. I haven't played a lot of risky tickers lately, though, because I'm just trading the SPY. And I've been averaging that 12% per week on the SPY. And then I got really lucky with Dogecoin and Shiba Inu. So those two cryptos literally got me over $2,500 this weekend. out of nowhere, I wasn't even planning on trading that shit, and it just comes up that Jennifer and I are sitting down eating breakfast, and my phone starts going off. First, my brother texts me, and then a couple of my friends text me, and they're like, dude, what the fuck's going on with Doge right now? And I'm like, I don't know. Let me pull it up. And I'm like, holy shit. Doge is up like 20%. So I immediately bought in. And I think I bought in at like 9. My very first buy-in was at 9 cents. I rode that son of a bitch all the way up to 13 something and sold. Then I bought back in, rode it up again, sold. Then I bought Shiba Inu twice. Sold SHIB at that 0.134, I believe. It's a beautiful night in Alabama. Absolutely gorgeous for trick-or-treating because it's real spooky outside right now. A lot of fog and mist. There's a little mist in the air. The moon's out. It's just dark enough to where you can see in front of you. And we live in a really cool neighborhood too. There's a lot of houses. They're compact, so you can just bounce from house to house to house and get that candy. You know? Oh yeah, man. And every morning it's November here too. Well, every morning it's like December here. It's really cold in the morning, and then we get right back to like 79, 80 degrees in the afternoon. So I like it. I love having the cold and the hot, to be honest with you, because in my fitness center, it's 42,000 square feet, and I have yet to have to put the heaters on over there because it warms up so nice in the afternoon. We're saving on that Joe Biden gas, baby. That 40% cost that he's just increased gas prices because he doesn't know what he's doing. That's going to hurt my fitness center. It's going to hurt it hard. We have 6 HVAC units the size. Each one is the size of my SUV, my Infiniti. Or they might actually be bigger than my Infiniti. And we have 6 of those puppies that run the gym. So you turn one on. One costs about $1,000 a month to run. You turn all 6 of them on, you're at $6,000 a month to run them. The overhead at that fitness center is absolutely outrageous. There's BM Traders, been trading that Dogecoin, baby. Hopping on Doge. She's back for the attack, giving everybody a little bit of that money they may have lost 2 years ago on the Saturday Night Live skit that sucked. Yeah, Saturday Night Live, it didn't go over too well with Elon Musk, calling it a hustle. Do you guys remember that? He did. He called it a hustle. And then it just started tanking after he did that shit. And I was like, oh, you motherfucker, why would you do that? Come on. Anyway, it is what it is. Alan, what's up, buddy? What do you mean, is the stream not up yet? What are you talking about? Yeah, Zen Holder, you know what's up. Fall is beautiful. I think fall is my favorite season, or my favorite weather. And luckily it doesn't snow in Alabama. Back when I was living in New York, we would get snow in October. There were times that me and my brother and my sister would go trick-or-treating, and there'd be snow on the ground. We'd be hoofing it through snow and ice in New York. So I don't get any of that down here. And if it does snow, it's such a light brush of snow, it doesn't even affect anything down in Alabama. We don't have snow shovels. We don't have snow plows down here. There's no way to handle it. If there was a huge storm, they have no way of handling it down here. All right, we got Eric in the house. What up, homeboy? Eric breaking some of those national and world records in powerlifting. Got him some really good medals. Strong mamma jamma. Chris says he's got his own demons. You get to wear your demons on Halloween. Show them for the world to see. They won't know any different. What's going on, Shotgun, with Fastway? I've not followed that either. Learn me up on it, man. Eric, you're squatting tonight, so it's 6. It's already almost 7 o'clock. You must be like the only guy in the gym when you go, huh? You're smart because you're probably going for that reason. That way you're the only one in the squat rack. You don't have these douchebag kids in there taking selfies curling in the squat rack, right? I can't stand that shit. Sitting on benches like they're waiting to do something, then they never do anything. They just sit there like they're about to fucking do something, and then they never do shit. Owning a gym, it's the most frustrating thing ever. So, oh, that's cool, brother. So those photos that I see, that is your home gym, or is that a like a corporate gym? What is that you have there? Because that is some cool shit. You have really good equipment. I noticed the Olympic stuff that you have is great. What up, what up? Custom X says bottoms up because we got the Cliffy mug tonight, and it's loaded. David Lee Roth. Yeah. The Cliffy mug is... I was watching Van Halen earlier today, as a matter of fact. Their very last concert ever. Who would have ever known? It was in 2015, their very last concert ever. I'm going to drink to that, brother. Thank you, Custom X. It was sad because I'm like, look at Eddie Van Halen up there. The king of freaking 10 fingers, okay? The greatest guitar player that ever lived. Doing what he loves. And this is his last show ever, and he doesn't even know it. You know? It's weird to watch that last show with Eddie Van Halen up there with David Lee Roth. None of them know that that is it. That is the last time they will ever play together. It's sad, man. You grow up with Eddie Van Halen. It is sad. It is sad. It is so sad. That was my hero, man. I was in my freaking garage when I was 13 years old, 12 years old, pretending I was him, listening to Eruption, trying to figure out what the hell he was doing on that damn guitar. I knew he was doing some kind of this tapping stuff, but because everybody knew then, the cat was already out of the bag that he was tapping, you know? But he's doing, you're like, how's he only got a couple fingers on that hand? It sounds like he's got all 10 fingers on that one freaking hand. How is he doing that shit? And that was it. It was just off to the races for me, man. It was off to guitars. I mean, that was it. That's what launched my guitar passion, you know? This right here launched the passion. That's a real boogie body guitar right there. This probably came out of the same damn stack. You guys got to realize that Wayne Charvel had a stack of these back in his San Dimas, California operation before Jackson took it over. And he just had boxes of these bodies right here, boxes of them. And Eddie Van Halen just reached in the box and pulled one out and was like, what are you going to do with this body? Why is it in this box? And Wayne Charvel goes, well, those are seconds. Did you guys see the video with this? And Eddie Van Halen goes, well, what are seconds? And Wayne goes, well, those have knots in them or they have imperfections, so we're not going to use them on guitars. So Eddie Van Halen goes, well, I want one of those. I don't give a shit about a knot in a guitar or anything. I'll take that and I'll take a neck. And that's how this whole thing started. Eddie Van Halen started with a boogie body guitar and a Warmoth neck, a Charvel Warmoth neck that he pieced together. And I grew up just like, holy shit, with this guitar. And then that's when he got, you know, moved over to Kramer, endorsed by Kramer Guitars. And then when I was 14 years old, I don't know if you guys realize what was going on in 84, 85, 86. If you're a guitar player and you were around in 84, 85, 86, you know what was going on. You know what was going on. Every damn guitar player out in their garage, cutting those licks, wanted a Kramer guitar. You had to have a Kramer guitar. Eddie Van Halen played a Kramer. I remember asking my parents, man, that year, it was 1986 is when I got my very first real electric guitar. I didn't get a Kramer. I wanted a Kramer. I didn't get it. I got a PV for Christmas that year. And my parents were like, well, you're left-handed, and it's hard to find left-handed Kramers, Teddy. We just couldn't find you one, or we would have bought you one. And I'm like, are you kidding me? I'd have a Kramer right now if I was right-handed. And so then 1987 rolls around. And I go, Mom, Dad, I want a Kramer for Christmas. Get me a Kramer. I'll show you the guitar they ended up getting me that year. Still have it. I didn't get a Kramer that year. I got an Ibanez. This is the guitar they bought me for Christmas that year. It's still in pristine condition, y'all. This is the guitar they bought me that year for Christmas. 1987. This guitar was launched in 87, 88. And what I didn't realize, this is a left-handed Ibanez RG550. What I didn't realize was this was actually a better guitar than what I was wanting. Because, of course, I wasn't going to get the Eddie Van Halen Kramer Beretta in a left-handed model. I would have ended up getting some Korean piece of shit or something made in, like, China that had the Kramer name on it. Instead, I got an RG550 Ibanez from Japan. And Japan builds the best guitars ever. Especially back then. They were building the best guitars, you know? The cutaway to shred all the way up on the neck. Beveled edge so you can climb those high frets. Super, super thin neck. Look at that crazy thin neck. That's what I ended up getting instead of the Kramer. Kept it in its case its whole life. When I was touring, I had a whole bunch of other guitars. They're all back there. But that one that I got for Christmas, I always babied. I always took care of it. I never did anything crazy to it. It's just one of those things, man, you carry with you your entire life. You know the story. You know what I'm saying? So you'll never part with it. There we go. Margie's in the house. What's up, Margie? Margie's been non-freaking stop, like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. What's crazy is this morning I got up to check the market at 3 o'clock my time. Margie was still in the Discord, connecting people, turning them from white to orange, making sure that they were entering properly, because come tomorrow, if your name is still in white, you get the boot. Everybody gets the boot if your name is still in white, so you better hit Margie up right now while she's here. Get your name flipped over to orange, okay? So she was doing that. Literally, I saw her name at 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, holy shit, Margie doesn't sleep. She doesn't sleep. Y'all got to show her some appreciation, man. Throw her a tip over there in the Discord. She's got her email up for PayPal. Hook her up because she's absolutely fucking amazing. And everybody loves Margie. Like, everybody fucking loves Margie. It's amazing. Nobody likes me. Everybody loves Margie. I'm going to have to, like, write a will out for the Discord and just leave it to Margie. If anything happens to me, Margie gets the Discord. See, everybody loves her. That's the way it is. And she's helped, like, I can't help the way she helps. She can figure out exactly what the hell you're doing wrong. And it would take me like an hour. I would waste your time. Like, I try to help people. I'm like, damn, you got me so puzzled, dude. And then she'll be like, oh, he's got 2 accounts, Teddy. He's got to cancel one. And I'm like, oh, shit. Did you guys see what's going on with Mick Mars? And John 5? The rumor is John 5 might be the new guitar player for Motley Crue. Mick Mars is retiring. I don't know if it's... Yes, Mick Mars played Kramer guitars too. Richie Sambora. What was it called? Richie Sambora played the something Star Kramer. Of course, none of those are left-handed guitars. The Jersey Star. The Kramer Jersey Star. That's what he plays. Beautiful guitar. 3 humbucker pickups. Floyd Rose tremolo. Kramer. American. It was a Kramer American. Back when they launched them. What's up, Matthew? I know. If Margie's... she'll step away for a few minutes, but she don't miss a beat. Sometimes somebody will be cussing me out and I won't know it. Or they'll be talking shit about me in the Discord and I don't know it, right? But I'll get a text... And Margie's like, you need to go to this chat right now because somebody's talking shit about you. I fucking love it, man. As soon as I get to the chat, boom, I start launching grenades on the motherfucker that's cussing or talking about me or whatever. So Mick Mars is saying he's still in the band, but John 5. But here's the thing, Custom X. So John 5 was getting on a tour bus the other day. And somebody caught him real quick, and they go, hey, are you the new guitar player for Motley Crue? And he goes, no. He goes, it's just a rumor. So I don't know what to believe. I don't know what to believe. Thanks, Margie. Margie's a shark. See, that's the way it works. It's like you got to be a shark to have a Discord now, because people come out of nowhere. It's like Night of the Living Dead the past couple days. We would kill one zombie, and then another zombie just comes out of nowhere and starts attacking us. And then we kill that zombie, and another one comes out of nowhere. Night of the fucking Living Dead. We're just attacking zombies all freaking day. Ban this guy, ban that guy. I don't like banning people either. I absolutely hate it, because I'm like today, were you guys in my live this morning? Did you guys see what happened in the live this morning? This guy was attacking me, right? Well, he wasn't attacking. He was just being a jerk. And so I ended up talking nice to him. I was like, I could be a jerk back to this guy, but let me see what his problem is. You know, he didn't even know me. He's not in the Discord. He doesn't know. I'm like, this dude's just having a bad day. So after I talked to him, guess what he does, guys? He actually joins the Discord. He's in the Discord now, and he was talking to me this afternoon. It just completely flipped once we just started talking, you know. I don't know why he initially hated me or why he was talking to me the way he was, but now he's in, and we're buddies, and we handled it the right way. I have no Gibson Les Pauls. Ain't that some shit, y'all? None. I got BC Riches. I got Washburns. I got a Fender. I've got Schecter. I've got mostly all Ibanez. Everything you see mostly is an Ibanez in my studio. But I got a ton of guitars upstairs. All my practice gear is upstairs. Man, I'm glad you said that, because Smooth today was killing it with the plays. And unfortunately for me, I was locked in my channel today, so I didn't get to play any of those plays that Smooth was tossing out. But apparently, every play Smooth tossed cashed in. So it would have been, Smooth might need her own channel. I keep wanting to say his, but Smooth might need her own channel. But definitely, big shout out to everybody that's made this happen. So without those mods, guys, this would be utter chaos. You know what I'm saying? Like my life. My life is utter chaos. The Discord would resemble my life. Oh, hey, you have the lawsuit era, beach guy. 1984 would be the lawsuit. Yes, you have the Roadster. And I know that tremolo system that's on the Roadster. It's a very difficult tremolo system, but it stays in freaking tune. So I keep, my internet keeps going out, guys. So just let me know if we cut off. This is probably just going to cut me off tonight. Internet keeps shutting down. I'm not too sure why. And I know I didn't give you guys a lot of time on this Monday Night Raw. Usually I promote it, I announce it to make sure everybody has time. But it was Halloween, and I wasn't sure if we were going to be home tonight to where I could do it. So I was like, let me just wait till the last minute, you know. Yeah, Beach Guy. So that Ibanez RG you have, or it's the Roadster, one of the original Roadsters. Is it like a strap body, or is it like the Joe Satriani soft-edged? They really soften the edges of the body with that polished chrome Floyd Rose tremolo. Is that the one you have? I've played those 84 RGs. The Roadsters, they're the original RGs. I've had to flip them upside down and play a right-handed, you know, lefty, which sucks, but they're great guitars. Great freaking guitars, man. Yup. Abe Father's broke. I see he's doing something like you can make fun of his kid for 99 cents. Did you guys see this shit? Somebody told me he did a video the other day that you can make fun of I'll let you make fun of my kid for 99 cents. Like, super chat me $1 and you can pick on my kid. Some crap like that. Epiphone. I have no Epiphones. I have no Les Pauls either. I have no Gibsons. There's no Gibsons in my collection, and I just never got into those really fat necks on those Gibsons, you know. I like to play 80s style rock and roll, like the faster shred, the Eddie Van Halen stuff, and it's so hard to play those. Chords are amazing. Jazz is amazing on a Gibson Les Paul or an Epiphone. I just have a hard time navigating the neck. So I've never had one either because I'm left-handed. So every time I've picked one up, it's like I'll pick it up maybe, this year, and I won't touch another one for 5 or 6 years. And then somebody will have one in a guitar store, and I'm like, holy shit, a left-handed Gibson. And then I won't touch another one for like 5 years or something, Yeah, Doge made another comeback this afternoon. I did not play it. I made really good money off Doge, though, so I'm not even complaining. I mean, back in 2020 when she ran, today, the fucking weekend, the Doge just keeps paying out. Not going anywhere. Has anybody ever had them like Zach Wild's got a really nice Les Paul. The neck on his signature series has a little slimmer profile than what and of course I've never been able to actually play one, but I did flip one around to feel just the neck, the action, the height of the strings and all that, and it feels really good. Still not like an Ibanez Super Wizard. Still not that slim, Yeah, Nico. You better believe it, man. We were all on this earth once before. We all played different parts. Our souls interacted with one another. There's no doubt. I don't have any Jacksons. I've had Jacksons. I've had a Randy Rhoads left-handed Jackson. I had the RR1 left-handed. Believe that shit. The RR1 left-handed. And it was virtually impossible. You can't play them sitting down. You guys already know how these V's work. They slide off your leg and shit like that. And so I ended up trading the RR1 for a left-handed RG560, which is in my collection back here. Let me see if I can show you. I'll show you the one I traded it for. It's back here somewhere. Where is it? Hold on a minute. This is the one I traded it for. And you guys are going to look at this and you're going to be like, holy shit. Is that guitar beat to fucking hell, huh? But this is an original 1987 with the aluminum tag, with the Super Wizard neck, no breaks at the nut. Usually you're going to see cracks at the nut right here. No cracks at the nut. The Floyd Rose, guys, look at this. The Floyd Rose looks brand new. Brand fucking new. And then it's got tone caves. This used to have bullets coming across it right here. All these bullets ran across it. So that's a DiMarzio Evolution. That's a DiMarzio Crunch. And there's nothing in the center. So this is the Ibanez I traded for the Randy Rhoads guitar. Flat out. No money. Just traded it. I have played the absolute shit out of this guitar. It looked way better than this when I got it. I've just played. Look at these spikes coming off the top right here. See those spikes? Ain't that cool as shit? These are arrowheads. These arrow tips right here. So I'll be playing the guitar like doing hammer-ons and shit, and they will cut me all up my forearm. They're sharp as fuck. But I don't give a shit. That's rock and roll, baby. I love the 1987-88 Ibanez. Now a buddy of mine had the lawsuit error. Ibanez when, who was suing him? Gibson was suing him, right? Or was it Fender? I forget. Somebody was, yeah, it was Gibson, because they were stealing the Gibson bodies, like the Les Paul body. They were stealing the SG body. And Ibanez was kind of calling it their own, even though that wasn't their patents. So those guitars are worth more money that are within that lawsuit era. Never had a chance to buy one, though. Be nice if I could. Jacob in the house. What's up, homie? I'm waiting on the midterms, too. I'm going to drink to that. Thank you, brother. That's why I'm telling everybody now they got to load up on Dogecoin. Or not Dogecoin, DWAC. Because Trump, he's going to make his announcement. I know I keep beating this dead horse into the ground. And you guys are probably sick of me saying it. I know for a fact you're sick of me saying DWAC. But the day it runs and it breaks $100, all y'all that didn't buy it are going to be like, fuck, I should have listened to Teddy. It's not like he didn't tell me enough times, you know? Teddy, how many pull-ups can you do? Well, prior to me being 50 and having a tear in my labrum and my bicep, which I have yet to get that fixed, I would do sets of 20 pull-ups in my back workout. So I would always warm up with seated pull-down. Always did pull-downs to the front first. That's how I'd warm up. From seated pull-down, I would go to seated cable rows. From seated cable row, I would go to T-bar row. And from T-bar rows, the very next exercise I would always do would be pull-ups. I would do chins. I would do to the front chins, okay, to the chest. And I would do 3 sets of 20 reps. I never just went in the gym and started warming up with chins because the body, the biceps, the shoulders, everything has to have good blood flow before you just jump into doing chins, or you'd get injured, or I would anyway. So it's always 3 exercises in. Today, like in this day and age at 50, I do sets of 6. I'll do sets of 10. I could probably do more than that, but I don't. I just do, you know, in my workout, I throw them in sets of 6 and sets of 10. And that's as far as I go. I'm not young anymore. When you're young, you think of shit like that, and you enjoy doing stuff like that. When you get older, you got to be like in preservation mode. You got to say, I could tear my rear delt so fucking easy now. I've done shit in the gym lately that normally wouldn't have an effect, a negative effect on my body. But somehow I'm tearing shit up, tearing my rear delt, tearing my labrum, tearing my bicep, you know? So Gollum says, Thomas, why are you talking crap, spreading lies? Where is Thomas? What did he say? I missed it. Let me go back. Oh, Lou sold his GTII. I don't know anything about that. Are you saying that because you watched that in a video and he actually said that, or did you just come up with that on your own? Sup, Gollum? The sad thing is there's no telling if Lou is in, Lou is out. You never know. You know, here's the way I am when I'm doing YouTube videos and shit. And I'm in a play. You can bet your ass if I'm doing a YouTube video on it, I'm in the play. That's why I'm doing the YouTube videos, because I believe in the play. Otherwise, I wouldn't fucking do a YouTube video on it. Just like, you know, the way we're doing the Spy, the way I want, you know, we just played Wheat, because Wheat had a 40% run when this Russia shit broke out 7 months ago. So I'm doing videos because I'm actually in the plays. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know if he thinks the way I think. So yes, there you go, Will. I'm supposed to have the surgery, and I just keep pushing it off, man. I just keep pushing it off, bro. And I already know my life would be so much better if I would just have this stupid ass surgery. My life. But then I talked to a dude in the gym, and a buddy of mine, I just talked to a buddy the other day. He's like, yeah, I tore my labrum. He goes, I never had surgery. He goes, and now it just healed on its own. It feels great. And I'm like, well, shit, mine's 2 years in and it has not healed yet. So how did I not get so lucky? You know? Yeah, Avid Trader I saw is running GTII pretty hot, pretty heavy. That's cool. Wheat is sitting at $9. What time is it? So the market closed. It's already closed. Let's see. I didn't check to see where we closed on any of these that I'm in. All right, here we go. For tomorrow, $8.98 on wheat. Beautiful close. I love that. DWAC, $16.80. I am in DWAC at $16.46. That's my current position. With not many shares, $16.46. 118 shares. So what I was doing today, because all my money was tied up in wheat and tied up in the SPY, is I slowly scaled in to DWAC in all these 1640 areas. Like it was 1637, and I was buying it, and it was selling it to me for 1642, 1643. I never actually got it for 1637, even though it showed multiple times today. I never actually caught the 37. So that's how I wound up with that stupid average, that 1646. Which isn't bad, because right now it's sitting at 1680. But it's going to be sitting at $150 fucking dollars in 4 weeks, guys. All right? Why? Because Donald Trump's announcing he's running for president in 4 weeks. Load the fuck up. I'm telling you, it's life-changing. Your life will be different in 4 weeks if you buy DWAC right fucking now. Are you hearing me? All right? I'll tell you all again. So I talked to Guru Amin today. Google Teddy Zane and Guru Amin. YouTube it. Or you can YouTube Teddy Zane, Dave Palumbo, Guru Amin. You see, we all work together, okay? I've been working with Amin for 2.5, 3 years. Guru Amin trains Roger Stone. He's his personal trainer. Guru just uploaded a video getting off a fucking plane with Roger Stone. Look at Guru's channel. He just uploaded the video. So Amin calls me today, this afternoon when I'm at the gym. We're talking about one of my bodybuilders. And he goes, you're ready for Trump, right? That's exactly how he started the conversation off. He goes, you're ready for Trump, right? I said, tell me what you know. He goes, oh, it's already on. He goes, it's already on. Trump's running 2024. He goes, you already know how I know that. I'm not going to tell you how I know that, but you know how I know that. And I said, oh, yeah, you know what I'm saying? He's training fucking Roger Stone, guys. How do you think he fucking got the info? So what did I do? Started putting fucking 100 shares down in DWAC. All the money I had left in my account, I put on DWAC when he fucking called me. Which he also is invested in DWAC. He's at 1,100 shares. And I will be at about 5,000 shares in about 3 weeks with my other account, with my wife's account. That's my big account that all my DWAC is going in. But I'm trying to build this account up too for DWAC as well. So at some point, all my money's going to go from SPY. I'm going to be like, fuck you, SPY. I'm done. It all goes to DWAC. That's right. And then you just hold. You have to hold for his announcement, okay? The announcement comes after the midterms. You guys know how the routine works. He can't really say anything because he's afraid he's going to fuck the midterm election up. If Trump says something and you're going to have like people that don't support him, they're going to think, well, if he's running for president, I don't want Republicans in the Senate right now. I don't want them in the House. So don't vote Republican because we don't like Trump. Therefore, he's keeping his mouth shut. Beach Guy says, my wife keeps up with Trump's every move. Do you guys live in Florida, bro? Is that why you're Beach Guy? I like that. What part of Florida are you guys in? Like, are you right there by his compound? I didn't play Yang. That is the Chinese version of what? Can you explain that to me, Will? Oh, okay, cool, man. Somebody brought Yang up in the Discord, but I never played it. But explain to me what it is, if you could, for a minute. A lot of these different plays that come in, man, I honestly, I avoid them right now. I just avoid them because the market is on the edge of a fucking cliff every minute. It's on the edge of a cliff, waiting on what the Fed's going to do, you know? So I don't want to go into these super high-risk plays anymore. That's all they are. You know, it's really, they're just one-hit wonders, and if you don't make the hit, you're stuck holding shit. China Bull Yang. That's the only thing I like about Moomoo is you could trade the Hong Kong freaking market. And you could trade Hong Kong IPOs. The only problem is it's just not as exciting there as it is here. I've been watching the Hong Kong market, though, through Moomoo. That is one really badass way of trading if you decided to just say, fuck it. Fuck USA. I'm going to trade the China markets. We grew up on old Lynyrd Skynyrd. That is killer music, man. Me too. Playing that shit in my garage and in my attic. Growing up. I figured the other would be the yin. You've got the yin and the yang. The bear and the bull. I'm not playing those, but I am playing, you know, leverage accounts that follow the SPY. So it's pretty much the same thing. And there's so many out there, it's kind of tough to choose which one's going to make you the most amount of money. It is very, very difficult to pin one down. So I was playing the QQQ, you know. Those kind are difficult, though. There's not always enough volume to get you out of the plays. Right on, bro. Which, let me see while we're at it. I stopped trading the Q, and you already know what we moved over to. So the QQQ closes at 278. The SQQ 51. Inverse leverage. So it's basically the same thing we're doing. Black Oak, Arkansas. That's where David Lee Roth got his get up, man. Yeah. David Lee Roth stole the whole idea, man. The heavy fur boots, the maniac blonde hair, no shirt, the white spandex pants. He's, you know, that whole front man get up he stole from Black Oak, Arkansas. Everybody steals something from somebody. It's like be a sponge and just take ideas, and that's what he did. And same goes for a lot of bands, you know, like before Kiss, there were other bands that were putting makeup on, but then Kiss just perfected it. Just like before David Lee Roth, you had Black Oak, Arkansas, but David Lee Roth perfected it. Who did it better than Dave? Nobody, you know? You got the guy that did it beforehand, but then you got the guy that perfected it. Prior to Eddie Van Halen, you do have some classical guitar players that were doing bidextral hammer-ons and tapping. Yet when Eddie Van Halen came along, he just did it better than everybody else. He wrote great music around that technique, and he gets the credit for it, you know? He gets all the credit for it. He deserves it. It's who's going to write the best music and who's going to stand out. That's the person that gets the credit, especially back then, man, when everything was still new and original, right? Like you could actually, Jimi Hendrix, you could do shit that was original and you were the only one doing it at the time. What could you do today that hasn't already been done? Really fucking nothing. There's nothing you could come up with today. That's why music today doesn't hit you like it did back in the day. Like there's probably some amazing bands out there that you don't even know about because nobody's getting record deals anymore. Nobody's selling platinum albums anymore. Nobody's even selling albums. You don't go to the store and rifle through albums anymore. That was like the best part of music back in the day, was going through the fucking record albums, man. Pulling the album out, pulling the sleeve out, the posters, you know? I can't tell you how many Van Halen albums, Women and Children First. You guys remember the poster that came in the Women and Children First Van Halen album? It was a big poster of David Lee Roth. You know, that was the shit you got back in the day. If you still had that poster, it's worth $200 fucking dollars. The original poster from the Women and Children First album. Black and white. I had it on my wall. It was kind of a goofy picture because it was David Lee Roth chained to a fence. It was just David Lee Roth. It wasn't Van Halen. It was just David Lee Roth. And I still had that poster. I mean, it was the, yep, Everybody Wants Some off the Women and Children First album. Kiss. Come on, guys. Like the Animalize album. Like you would open these albums up, man, and they'd have bumper stickers in them and shit. They'd have the lyric sheets in them. They'd have posters in them. All the fun. So digital music comes around and you get to listen to whatever you want to. But all the fun has been taken out of music. It's gone, you know? That was fun. I mean, seriously, like for Christmas, you got your favorite band under the tree. How do they do that nowadays? You can't do that, you know? I remember looking on the back of the Sunday newspaper. Something used to come in the Sunday newspaper. I don't remember what it was, but this little catalog would pull out, and on the back of the catalog had every band you could freaking imagine and every new t-shirt that they had available. So it was Ozzy, Iron Maiden, Van Halen, Kiss, Def Leppard, Dokken, Aerosmith, you just name it. And every new shirt was on the back of the, and it only came in the Sunday paper. You got it every Sunday. That was the first thing I would go to, guys. I would pull that sleeve out just to see what was new with all the new bands, you know? Shirts, albums, all that shit. I don't remember what it was called. I'm trying to remember what the actual sleeve, the pullout in the Sunday paper was called. Yeah, what was, Everybody Wants Some. That was in an old 80s movie, too. I don't remember the name of the, but it was a hamburger bouncing around on a grill. And the hamburger was playing Eddie Van Halen's shark guitar. The pinstriped shark guitar. And it had, what was that dude's name? I'm going way out there now, man. If you guys remember this fucking movie. I listened to Hailstorm. Good shit. Yeah, Beach Guy. What the hell? It had John Cusack in it. You guys remember John Cusack? And he had the radio and he's lifting the... Well, that wasn't the movie. This was a different movie. But John Cusack was in it. And I think he was working in a... Say Anything. That's the one where he had the radio, the boombox, that he was holding up over his head outside that girl's window. Yes, great movie. I don't remember. This movie, though, was just kind of... Yeah, it could have been Fast Times. It was just like a B-rated kind of movie. You know, it wasn't one of his big hits. It's not one that you watch over and over and over. But they did, and the only reason that I did watch it over and over is because it had that Van Halen scene in it. With that hamburger bouncing around the grill, playing Eddie Van Halen's guitar to Everybody Wants Some. That was the tune they played. What's up, Dave? I didn't sell. I just decided to swing it over to tomorrow. No sense in getting in. No sense in selling and then getting back in I didn't have to use a day trade today, so I'm taking tomorrow's swing. No, I think it was Better Off Dead. Yeah. UMass, I think you nailed it, bro. Better Off Dead. Beach Guy goes, nope, Teddy, you're wrong. It's Fast Times. Because the hamburger dude became a 7-Eleven cashier. Damn, that's some DD right there. That's the good DD, man. He's doing his due diligence on the fucking John Cusack B-side movies. Another one, a lot of movies had Van Halen in it back in the day. Twister. Twister had a really good Sammy Hagar. Respect the Wind. That was the Van Halen tune in Twister. Respect the Wind. Excellent tune with Sammy Hagar. It's Van Hagar. The best shit ever. Then you had Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, which had Nuno Betancourt. Had a lot of licks from Nuno Betancourt in that movie. Had a couple Eddie Van Halen mentions in the movie, of course. And I was all, like, the whole movie, you're just waiting for Eddie Van Halen. I'm like, why wasn't Eddie in the movie? This would have been phenomenal if Eddie agreed to do the movie, you know? Sean Penn was badass back in the day. He had some great movies, man. I fucking love Sean Penn. He got a little crazy late in his career. Humans Being, yes. Humans Being, but also Respect the Wind was another tune that was in the movie. That's right. Humans Being, brother. Good one, man. Good catch. I don't know if people realize that 2 songs were in the movie, though. 2 Van Halen tunes. One was Respect the Wind. The other was Humans Being. Humans Being. Great freaking tune. Listened to it just the other day, as a matter of fact, because I was like on my Van Halen kick, and I always go after tunes that I haven't heard in a long time, and that was one of them. Awesome, Luna. I'm riding over tomorrow. So tomorrow, I'm sure I'm going to break. I'm at $11,950 off of my $7,000 account. I'm at $11,950. So I'm going to clear $12,000 easy tomorrow. Hamburger Cook. The only thing I'm not selling tomorrow is DWAC. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to trade the SPY. I'm going to get out of the SPY tomorrow, and I'm going to take whatever money I don't want to reinvest, and I'm going to put it over on DWAC. I'm not taking this shit lightly anymore. Today was the confirmation I needed. That's all I had to hear. I'm not fucking around. If you want life-changing money, you should be buying the hell out of DWAC. Like, all these other stocks are never going to do what DWAC's going to do in 3 or 4 weeks. Just not going to do it. You know? So when I do sell out tomorrow, all my money's tied up right now in the SPY. It's tied up in wheat and DWAC. That is truth, my man. Climates change. I'm running one OTC play, and that's it for now. Just GTII. I want to see how this plays out. And I already know it's a super, super high-risk play. But life gets boring when you're not in these high-risk plays, you know? So, yeah, tomorrow, I'm glad we had our sell-off today. I'm glad we moved sideways today. We needed that so bad. I didn't even want to play. I didn't want to jump in at all today. I was like, it's finally oversold. The RSI was a little too high for me, but now we're good. So I'm in, and I'm in at a good price too. I think I'm in at $8.98. Let me look. Yeah, so I got 1,101 shares at $8.98. All fucking in. So right now I'm 7 cents out of the money. And GTII is looking really good. And I don't even look at it every day. Like some people were asking me today what I thought. Apparently there was some kind of dip or something. And I'm like, I didn't even pull my account up today. I have no clue. I'm seriously not even fucking worried about it. I don't even care about it. And I try to, just like, I can't even tell you right now where Lunk is. Yet I own 14 million Lunk. And I don't even know where the fucking price is right now. I bought it. It's in my crypto.com account. And I fucking forgot about it. I'll pull it up in like a year or two and I'll look at it. Swear to God, I don't even pull these up. I don't pull my OTC account up. I don't pull my crypto account up. I only pull Webull up so that I can see if any IPOs are coming out. That's the only reason I pull that damn shit up. All I do is I operate off of 2 Robinhood accounts. That's it. My wife's and mine. There you go, brother. Well said, BMR Trader. Great DD you're doing on Dogecoin, by the way. That's helped out a lot of people in the Discord. Good work. And so UMass wants to know how many shares of DWAC are you looking? You want the honest to God's truth? I told my wife today when we were having dinner after I talked to Amin, I said, I'm emptying the bank account. I said, I've made up my mind that I'm going to, we have a couple different bank accounts, some that we are absolute life savings that we don't touch. And then others that if I want a Corvette, I just go to this bank account and I buy a Corvette. That's exactly the account I have. It's my play account. I said, I am emptying all them. So I already have $70,000 on one Robinhood account. I have this account that is going to be at about $12,000. And then I have my play bank account that I get to do whatever I want. I said, I'm going to empty my play bank account and buy as much DWAC as I can with all of this money that I have in the market and that bank account. So I'm guessing that's going to get me, I don't know, 5, 7,000, 8,000 shares, something like that. I want $1 million fucking dollars. That's what I want. I want $1 million fucking dollars off of DWAC. How many shares am I going to need to have a 10,000, right? 100,000, 20,000? Let's do some math. 10,000 shares if she only goes to $100. If she goes to $100, I get my million. And that's my goal. If it goes to $200, I get my 2 million. So I already know I can probably afford, as long as it stays within that 16, 17, I could probably get 7,000 shares. All in. I'm going all in. This is never going to happen again. This, and then so he makes his announcement. She rips like a motherfucker. I sell at the top and I stay out for a minute. You want to know why after this you got to sell? So after he makes his announcement, which he's going to make it in 4 weeks. He's got 3 to 4 weeks to make the announcement. DWAC is going to rip like a motherfucker. You have to sell and get the fuck out, because then it goes back to the DOJ. It goes back to the SEC. They're dragging their fucking feet to get this merger done. So now if the merger collapses before Trump enters the White House, he goes private with Truth Social. And there's not enough time with kicking the can down the road. You guys know that, right? They're working on a time frame right now. They can only exhaust so many. They have a 6 month. They have a 3 month. I think they might have one more 3 month that they could use, to where they can actually just say, okay, fuck it. We haven't got the votes. Kick the can down the road. Okay, we still don't have the votes. Kick the can down the road. They can only do that, I think, one more time. And then they're done. Then they have to throw the towel in and say, okay, we fucking failed. The merger's not going to happen. Donald Trump has to take Truth Social private. Then they give you $10. That's all they give you. They liquidate DWAC. It doesn't matter what Truth Social is worth. They give you $10 per share and they kick everybody out. That's why you don't want to get back in. So after he announces he's running for president, you cash the fuck out at the very top and you stay out. All right? Best advice I can give you. And then you wait. Now this is the catch. Is you have to wait. You have to wait for the merger to happen. So if you got balls of steel, you stay in, assuming the merge will happen. Because once they say, okay, we have the votes, DWAC is merging with Truth Social, and it's going to become TMTP or whatever that fucking ticker symbol is. Well, then all hell's going to break loose, and it's going to rip again once that final decision is made. So if you're not in DWAC, DWAC is going to rip to some stupid number because then Trump is going to win the White House. He's going to be the president, and that's going to be like the volcano. That's going to be the biggest run that DWAC will ever see, that ticker symbol will see. But you see, there's a lot of ifs, ands, or buts to get to that point. That's why it's real risky after the first announcement. I'm talking about DWAC. Basically, you got to be in now. You got to be in now. Midterms are in 10 fucking days, okay? November 7th is the announcement. So no, what am I saying? 10, 7 days. November 7th. And then Trump legally can announce anytime he wants to after November 7th. So he could announce on November 8th. He could announce he could do it. Look, if he's got a rally scheduled on November 9th or 10th or 11th, bet your ass he's going to announce at that rally. So DWAC's probably going to blow up knowing that. Just knowing that, you know? Some people took care of GME and AMC, but some people got burnt. Some people tried climbing in on that bull trap and got snatched. I don't even get tricked into AMC anymore. I'm like, if AMC is running, you know there's some shady shit going on, you know? AMC is running, we need to stay the hell away. Burnt too many times, lost good money this last round on AMC. I lost $6,000. I never even went back to make the money back. I moved it over to Meg. I made the money back on Meg. So my wife's got trick-or-treaters upstairs. I think I'm going to go upstairs and have fun with the trick-or-treaters. I can hear them up there. We got the dogs put up. I got my one dog here. And I'm not in either of those anymore, by the way. So, like, I did play GME. I'd gotten out of AMC for a while, moved over to GME, got out of GME, went back to AMC. Bouncing that nightmare back and forth, not knowing what the hell was going to happen, you know. I couldn't imagine going back and having to do the whole AMC thing over again. Damn, we would have all played it different, right? We would have all played it different. No doubt about it. Yes, indeed. Total tragedy. All right, guys, so I'm going to go upstairs because it's getting to be about that time. My wife enjoys having fun with these trick-or-treaters and shit, and I'm ready to rock and roll and have some fun with them, too, before it gets too late. We don't have any kids, though. Our kids are all out of the house, so it's just me and her. And I'm going to go see what the hell she's got going on up there. So that's it for Halloween, baby. Back to the market tomorrow morning. I'll be in the Discord. Hopefully we get to make some money and cash out. Last question. Teddy, have you ever listened to Django Reinhardt? Rings a bell, but I couldn't tell you any of their music. So, no, it's probably nothing I could even talk about. Wicked Gypsy jazz guitarist. He sounds badass. I'm sure these jazz guitar players in these newer bands, they shred. It's not like jazz that we grew up on. They do some shred shit, you know? But all right, guys, happy Halloween, everybody. I will see you in the Discord tomorrow. Rock on. We're going to make some money. Doge Warrior out. Y'all be safe tonight if you do anything for Halloween. Y'all be safe. There's some crazies out there. Shaboom. Peace.